10% of the people do something like that. And if you don't, then you're like sitting in the plane and the pilot comes over and says, hey, everybody, got good news and bad news. Bad news is we're lost. Good news is we're making great time. You ever been here in life? Life's flying by, but you're lost. We're lost. Resiliency that is built up when we disconnect from the world and just slow down. How many of you have had a challenge in life? How many of you are going to have more? How many times has somebody said, you just need to get away, you just need some time to yourself? How many times have we said that? I just need to get away, I need some time to myself. So we understand the importance of that, yet we wait for tragedy to kind of push us into practicing that principle. I would encourage you to just start to experiment with it a little bit now. Because here's the deal, when I went to the Outer Banks in North Carolina, it was desolate. It was 1992 and it was October and it was closed up. It was a desolate little beach town. And I'm absolutely convinced that the stillness and the peace that I experienced down there, even in my crazy mindset, that stillness and peace allowed me to get back in that Jeep and drive home. And the hearing had nothing to do with this. It was right in here. So I can see from many of you, you're getting it. I'm just slowing you down, not telling, maybe just reminding. And that's your attitude, and probably 90%, based on research, runs in your unconscious mind. So something happens in your life, you hold a belief about it that was probably formed earlier in life, you don't challenge it, it creates an attitude, and you act from that, produces an outcome. Here's the slide, ready? Everything that we have in our life, that you have in your life right now, is a result of what you do or what you don't do. And what you do or what you don't do comes from your emotions and your feelings. Very rarely do we act from logic. And our emotions and our feelings come from what we think about the situation or the person and what attitude it's now formed. Rock this t-shirt, man. I mean, those biceps are going to look fabulous in it. Grab a book.
I'll take that one.
You got it. All right, who else? Oh, well, you're going to take Jesus from Miller Lite because you already read the first one, right? All right, who has been here at Lincoln Financial the longest? Here we go, ready? I got to watch who I look at now, this closing part. It's really important. All of you have this number, the days you've been on the planet. This is the part I got to watch. For some of you, it's smaller than this. For some of you, it might be larger. Because inevitably, I look at somebody and they go, why are you looking at me when you say larger? You say no? I'm not saying anything. So, listen, life's not perfect, and it's a wonderful journey. Would you agree? And the days that we've all had have been wonderful, even with the struggle. A gift. The best gift, though, for all of us in this room, everybody, right? Give it up for our AV guys today, too, real quick, right? Doing a good job. As I look at everybody, the greatest gift is these question marks. In all likelihood, we have many days ahead of us, and they're filled with potential and with possibility. And when we walk out of here, here's what you have to understand. You're walking into your story. The question marks are the next part of your story, of your life. And you know what? You are the leading woman. You are the leading man. You are the main character. And you could write your story with no limits. And I'll change that to say you should write your story with no limits. Because that ultimately is what we're here for. So the question is, how will your story read when you walk out of here? God bless you all. Thank you very much.